What's happening, y'all? We are back, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been about a week, something like that. But we're back. Um, a lot of stuff a lot of stuff's been going on, man. My birthday, Christmas, you know, my friend's birthdays, all types of stuff, man. So that's why I haven't been here. It's been a lot. Um, like I said, Christmas, birthdays, and all that kind of stuff going on. It's New Year's Eve now, so um, today. So, things going on later today too. So the past week, it's just literally been something going on every day. So that's why I haven't really been here. But as we head into the new year, man, everything's gonna kind of be, it'll get back to normal. I'll be back on my regular schedule and all that. Um, so yeah. Um, today, got an interview. Um, it's actually just a phone screen this time, so not like it's an interview, but phone screen is not like the real interview. That's like this phone screen is like if you have any idea what you're talking about, and if you want any hopes to get in the job, you have to ace the phone screen. You know what I mean? So from now until the end, I'm basically gonna be prepping for that interview. Um, like I said, it's in exactly 2 hours, almost exactly 2 hours from now. Um, and it's with Toast. So I gotta go ahead and, um, like I said, do a little prep for that. So I'm gonna go and open Oh Reliable, Chat GPT. So watch this. Hold on. I got this one Chat GPT chat that's long as hell, and it's trying to load right now. But I need to keep this chat going. All right, so let me just ask this question, and I'll share my screen in a second. Um, but anyway, so yeah, you already know what's going on, man. We're still in the job search, still interviewing, applying for different jobs and whatnot. That's the focus right now. Um, and then, um, yeah, that's the focus right now. And then secondly, so after that we got, um, I don't know. I mean, I don't even really like talk about what's second priority, but we're still working on, client's website. We finished the design, so we're moving forward with development now. I've been talking about that for a minute. That project, but again, we just finished design, so we have to start developing the site now. So that's good. Um, and yeah, man, had the guy I told y'all, we were supposed to be working together, with his company. Um, I was talking about becoming a co-founder of the company and all that. He's reached back out to me trying to, you know, I told y'all that he's gonna reach back out, within 3 months. He ended up reaching back out within a month. You know what I mean? Trying to, basically asking for my help, to close the deal, help him close the deal. So, it's just one of those things, man. It's honestly, it's just I knew this was gonna happen. You know what I mean? I knew that was gonna happen. It just ended up happening even sooner than I thought. Um, you say things, you say disrespectful stuff, and act like you can do it all yourself and all this stuff. Now you're reaching back out to me asking for my help. You know what I mean? So, um, anyway, so uh, we might help. I might end up helping him only because I do think that there's still a lot of earning potential, right? Still a lot of money to be made with what he's built, like with the product. So you know, I don't really get emotionally involved with stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I don't care about liking you or us being friends or anything like that. If I see an opportunity to make, this is business, right? If I see an opportunity to make money, I'm gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? Like if I see an opportunity to make money and and help myself financially, improve my financial situation, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Um, you know, it's not business. It's not personal, Sonny. It's business. You know what I'm saying? Quote from my favorite movie, The Godfather. So it's not business. I mean, it's not personal. It's business, right? Like you know. Um, but anyway, man. Like I said, I feel like I know what I'm doing. We gotta make something shake. With this job situation. I've been networking more. Like I told y'all, it's not about applying. I'm not just applying to as many jobs as I possibly can. That's a waste of time, honestly. Like we've gotten a few opportunities doing that, but in terms of like or we got a few interviews, right? I should say doing that, but um, yeah, bro. Like I think any real opportunity is gonna come from networking, which is what I've been doing a lot more than just applying for jobs. So that's why I haven't really just seen me applying as many jobs as I can, like I was doing a few weeks ago. But anyway, let me put this little prompt in the chat GPT. And prepare for this interview with um, Toast. Um, what's it called again? So I'm attaching my resume. I'll show my, At some point, I think ChatGPT is gonna tell me it can't, like, I can't keep asking questions in this chat because it's been, I guess, gotten too long or whatever. That's happened before. All right, let me just go to this other one. Bro, where is this? All right, put this in here. Attach is this one. All right, so share my screen. Hold on. All right, so y'all can see my screen. It's trying to. Okay. Um. Actually, I'm supposed to tell me why I'm a good fit. So, alright, so the job description. Hold on. So, hold up. Wait a minute. Now I'm gonna say, all right. So I'm about to interview with Toast. Attached is the job description. Tell me why I'm a good fit. All right. So let me attach the job description now. I've already given ChatGPT my resume. Here's the job description. Oops. Now it's gonna paste that. Hold on. Yeah, phone screen. All right. About to interview with Toast via a phone screen. Attached is the job description. All right. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to read what ChatGPT is saying. All right, so let me read this because ChatGPT just gave me a lot. So saying first context you must understand, um, and signal. You're not interviewing for a generic AE role. You're interviewing for a founding sales role for Toast Retail. Okay, convenience store grocery. Okay, this is critical. Toast is expanding beyond restaurants, launching a new vertical, hiring AE to operate like territory founders. Okay, not events. Okay. But the phone screen is actually testing. Can you sell in person / territory based? This is not remote inbound SaaS. They want to hear prospecting, territory planning, walking into businesses, owning a geo. You have consultative sales mindset. Okay. Pitches. Okay. Can you operate without structure? This line matters. Founder's mindset, new vertical, ambiguity. Okay. Self starters. Okay. Questions you will almost certainly be asked without an answer. Okay. So I'm gonna have to ask, walk me through your background. Why Toast? How would you approach your territory? What kind of sales environment do you thrive in? How your background maps perfectly. Um, Compensation is not what I'm looking for, but you know, it is what it is right now. If you advance, what was it now? Two enterprise, two corporate. Okay. Okay. All right. So, hmm. Let me say I gave you. All right. I just want to make sure the ChatGPT is using the right resume, the one I just gave it, the updated one. Okay. So, okay, give me um, in all the information you know, in this interview, give me the exact questions asked in the phone screen. Ask in the phone. Give me the exact questions I'll ask in the phone screen and word for word answers for each question that will ace. Especially if the interview is later transcribed via all right. So I'm basically telling chat to give me all the questions I'm probably gonna be asked in this phone screen and word for word answers for each question. Right. My background, white toast. All right, so now, okay, it's giving me the questions and the word for word answers. I want to know if I want to see if like the let me read them. They need to sound. They can't sound like AI. These answers. Yeah, this doesn't sound like AI. I just read it all, obviously in my head. This doesn't sound like AI. Um, let's see. Okay. It doesn't sound like AI either, really. Hmm. All right, looks like we got our questions and answers. Let me read this last one. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of them sound like AI. Hmm. All right, now I'm gonna ask. I want to see how confident are you that these. All right, how confident are you that I'll be asked these exact questions? Cool. All right, well, we got these 9 questions. We already got word for word answers. This is a phone screen, so I'm not gonna really do much more prep than this. You know what I'm saying? If this was like an interview with with somebody actually on the sales team or my would be manager or somebody like that, then I might prep a little bit more for this phone screen, but or for this interview. But phone screen, this is kind of the extent that I'll typically prep for it. You know what I mean? So chat is saying it's 95% confident that I'll be asked these 5 questions out of the 9 questions that it just gave me. So it's like the other ones. It says it's saying it's 78%, 70 to 80% confident about these three. Cool. Um, and I was gonna prep a little bit more. I don't think I need any more prep than that for this. Let me see. Wherever Aaron is, I have nothing like. Mhm. Cool. Hold on, real quick. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
What's going
How
on?
y'all? How was your birthday dinner yesterday?
It was good. It was good. We just went out to Lewis Barbecue. It's this new spot, new barbecue
Yeah.
spot in
Is
in
it
the
a good
city.
one?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's Texas style barbecue, so I I went to go there for that reason. Like it
Right.
reminded me of like Terry Black's and some other spots in Dallas. So I went to check it out,
Right.
and it just
Okay.
opened like 2 weeks ago. So it's a new spot, and
Right. Right.
so yeah, it was good. I thought that the meat, right, the
Mhm.
brisket and the ribs were good. The
Mm.
sides were a little underwhelming though.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
sides were a little underwhelming. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
me and Danielle kind of said the same thing, you know, Texas barbecue spots. They get the meat right, but they don't always get the size right. So they gotta
Oh,
work on
okay. So
that.
that's a thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a
Like
thing
they
for
meat be
sure,
always on point, but the size be hit or miss.
for sure. Yep.
I get it. I get it, man. You know, sometimes it's just like that, right? Like sometimes people, they don't understand this, the effort that may go into a side. You know what I'm saying? But they understand the effort that go into the meat. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they, doing all the preps to the meat, smoking it for the, right amount of time, wrapping it when it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, when it comes with sides, some mac and cheese or some greens,
That ain't
or
it.
even baked beans sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ma. I don't think. Yeah, Ma didn't like the um the potato salad, and I had the coleslaw. I didn't like the coleslaw. Um,
Dang.
you know,
Mm.
the mac and cheese was decent though. The mac and cheese was decent.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, um,
Yeah.
so it was a pretty good spot. I think I definitely would go back for like, probably like I said for the meat. The
Right.
ribs
Right.
or the brisket. So yeah, it was good. It was good.
Now is Alex still in town?
Yeah, I think he's in town for one more day. I think he's leaving back today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's been
He
in town for.
he ain't come to the spot with y'all.
No, no, he didn't come to this
Okay.
spot with us because we went to the Hawks game.
Y'all. Yeah, y'all
You
hung
know,
out at the Hawks game.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
How
So
was that, bro? Was
man,
did we lose?
yeah, you already know we lost, bro. We
Yeah,
already know
bro.
we took the
But it's
L.
crazy. I heard that we was like on a 6 game losing streak or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought we was getting nice, man.
I thought so too. I thought so too, because we got some good young pieces, but
Man,
they
what you think the problem is?
I
Besides Trey.
that's what I was about to say. I think I don't know. I think we need. I mean, if you say besides Trey, it's kind of hard to really pinpoint, honestly. Like, um,
Wow.
you know what I mean?
Wow.
I would say we definitely,
Right.
yeah.
So
Porzingis
you
hasn't
put
been
man,
healthy. Yeah, we
and
need a big.
that's the thing with him anyway, though, right? Like
That's yeah, his
that's been his
career.
story.
Yeah, that's his story.
Yeah.
That's been the story of his career for sure.
Yeah.
So but I would say a presence in the middle, that can, play both sides, get, put up some
Right.
points offensively, but then also, be a presence on the defensive end. Um,
Right.
and then, Jalen Johnson, he's starting to come into his own. He's becoming a really good player. Um, I think the team gonna try to build around him because they about to, the word is they about to trade Trey Young, by the deadline.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
They've been talking that talk for 2 years now.
yeah, they've been just
Think
kind of
about
talking
it.
about it, but I think they might actually do it this year. Um,
I mean, I think it may, as bad as this hurts me to say this, it may be time. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Because now you got other legit young pieces that can hold up on the offensive side of the board, offensive side of the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that was been the thing. Like if Trey goes back in the day, it's no offense, and everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now if he goes, we can still produce offense. So
Yeah.
like you said, to get another big, a two-way big, and another two-way player. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just will work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think they might get it done. I think they might get a deal done. And then like I said, just build around Jalen Johnson and I forget the other young guy's name that we just drafted. It was early pick. So
yeah, the number one.
yeah, number one pick. Yep. But no, it was a cool game, bro. We were on the floor. We were on the floor, bro. So it was
Oh wow.
yeah, yeah.
That's dope.
That
For
was
real.
dope, man. It was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the floor, bro. You know,
Oh man, that was yeah. And it was how many of y'all was it?
5.
Ah,
Yeah.
all guys.
Nah, it was me. It was me, Alex, his girl, Alex's girl, and then couple of my friends that went to Spelman. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Rebecca and Stephanie, because Rebecca, she was. I think showed you the back a couple of years ago, whatever, when it was her birthday, and she was by the car, the
Yeah.
fast car. Yeah,
Right. Right. Right.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nah,
so she.
y'all went down there right then. That's what I
Oh
was about
yeah,
to say.
oh yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
were
you
we
went
were
down
right.
there with some females. Yeah, you went down there right. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So
Okay.
yeah, so it was cool. It was cool,
Yeah.
and it was of course it was for my birthday, but it was Stephanie's birthday was a few days before mine too. So
Okay.
so we kind of went
Kind of
down there
still
for
celebrating too long.
yeah her birthday too. Yep. So it was cool, bro. I wasn't expecting it, but you know this dude Alex, man. You just never know. You just never know with this guy, man. You just never know what he's got up his sleeve.
Wow.
You never know what this guy's got up his sleeve, bro. It's just crazy,
You
you know.
just be pulling it out the hat, right?
Yeah, yeah, bro. You just never know what's gonna happen. Like, even when I was on my way to the stadium, I was like, he got something. He got something up his sleeve because he calling me, talking
Oh,
about
you got him.
yeah, he calling me, ask, saying I need to be at the stadium earlier and all this stuff. I'm like, he got something. He got something up his sleeve. What I need to be at the game, before 7 o'clock for the game start at 7. I need to be there at 6 o'clock and all this stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. For all I know, it could have been they could have had like a little, been able to meet the players or something like that, or something like
Right.
that
Right.
could have happened.
Yeah.
When you're down that close,
Yeah.
but yeah, bro, I pulled up to the down one level, and
Yeah.
then we just keep going, keep going. I'm just like, what the heck? I look up, we all the way down on the floor. So we on the floor,
Wow.
and then we go into and we go into like over by what they call the Sky Club, the Delta Sky
Yeah.
Club, and
Uh-huh.
they give me uh, Alex gave me a wristband. So he gave me a wristband, and little white wristband. You walk in, and in the Sky Club, as soon as you walk in, you can tell it's like like it's exclusive, only for people that whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And all they had was just gourmet food,
Wow.
like all the gourmet food you could want down there, and
Mm.
it's like a line. It's almost like lunch style line, and you just
Mm.
grab like a plate, and you just start grabbing whatever it is you want to eat, whatever that what they
Yeah.
got down there. You just start grabbing it
Mm.
and eating down there, and then they uh he's just like what you want to drink, you just grab whatever. I was just like I just want some water because I
Mm.
trying to slim down whatever a little bit. Um,
Right.
so I didn't eat too much, but it was just crazy, bro. You just grabbing whatever it is you want, you know. So it was cool. It was cool. Um,
Yeah, that sounds dope.
yeah, and then we go after we got that, went to our seats, and like I said, we walking on the floor. The players right there. I can I can touch, I can reach out, touch the players. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tap them on the shoulder real quick. Be like, when they gonna let you back in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, So yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah. Then
Then we got a dub for these those birds
oh yeah.
again. Monday night beating the number one team.
Yep.
Like we always do.
You know how we do, man. We always gonna play. We gonna play up to our competition.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? We're gonna play up to our competition, or you know,
Or down to
down to it.
everybody else.
Yeah, and down to
Yep.
everybody else. Exactly.
Yep.
So that's what we were doing, man. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, and I bet against us. You know what I'm saying? Like I had been making
I
money.
get it.
You know what I'm saying? I had been making a few dollars betting against us. But
Yeah, I get it.
but you know, of course, when I do it this time, we decided to win. So
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, come on, man.
Yep.
But yeah, that dude Bijan, he's a monster, bro. I mean,
I know, right?
he's a
Bro, he
monster,
had over
man.
200 yards.
Yep, over 200 total
Crazy.
yards, just under 200 on the ground. I think 195 on the ground, and then like 30 something in it through the air. So over 200
Right.
all-purpose yards, or yards from scrimmage. Yeah, man, that dude's different.
Yeah, bro. He is different for sure. Yeah, man.
But yeah, I just sent you some
pics.
Yeah, some pics from the game and whatnot.
Yeah. That's my. Bro.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I gotta, you know, hold on, where's the,
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Yeah. Let's see where we at, bro. See if you. Yeah, bro. Got about to put up this
dinner?
ceiling fan and a light fixture
Oh, okay,
in the crib.
okay.
For tiaras now. Yeah. Trying to make that happen, bro.
Okay. You said the light
What
fixture?
you doing for the new?
Nothing, bro. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing enough over the past.
Yeah,
You know, I'm kind of.
I get it, bro.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying. I'm just ready to chill now. I feel like I've been doing enough. Like, cause
That's right.
every day since I think Christmas Eve, I've been doing something. So for the past week,
Just going.
yeah, because it was Christmas Eve. I had whatever going on. Then Christmas Day, of course. Then my birthday. Um, Day after that, it was one of my friends' birthdays. Then um, we all my group, the same friend group, basically in the pictures I just sent you. We all went out to watch the Bears play. I don't know if you saw the Bears 49ers game.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
Man, that was a good game.
But that was, what I seen some of it. I did see most of it. You're right. That was a good game. That was a great game.
Yeah, it was a great game. Yeah, it went down 38. I think it ended up being 38-42.
Yeah, that was a shootout.
Yeah, it was a shootout. No defense played whatsoever. So
right.
But Alex, he's from Chicago originally, so he's big.
Right.
Bears fan. Yep. So that's why our whole, we had a lot of us there, like eight or nine of us. We all went to this sports bar, and watched it.
Right.
And Bears came up short, so he was all upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he was like, but yeah, after our game, he's like, bro, we should have went to the he's like, I knew we should have went to this Falcons Rams game. He was like, I looked at the tickets. It was only $200 to be on the first row. He's like, it's only $200 to be on the first row. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
That would have been dope. Going, seeing them.
Especially because they won too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they won.
Super crazy.
They were balling. But I told him, I was like, I wasn't even thinking about trying to go to this game. I thought we were gonna get stepped on by the Rams. I was like, why am I gonna see my team get drilled by the Rams on national TV, so I wasn't even thinking about it.
Right.
But
nah, we ain't gonna get my hopes up.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, nah. But $200, to be that close, that would have been cool.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can definitely see it.
yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm just chilling really today, and then I'm honestly, couple in the next couple days, or going into the new year, just kind of looking for things to be back, um, normal again. It's just, I love the holiday time, but I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to just kind of get back to, doing everything that needs to be done, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
I hear you, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you go? Have you went back to work yet?
Nah, I go back Friday.
All right, okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
So you had, some like good break then, solid like few weeks,
Yeah,
right?
bro. Yeah, I'm definitely not complaining one thing.
Yeah,
It's all been good.
yes, sir.
Able to rest a little bit, do a little work. I was over Dad's house yesterday and the day before, helping him out with the stuff. And yeah, he was able to take care of some stuff for him, so that was good.
Yeah, I told him that you talking about the thing with the toilet or whatever.
Yeah, the toilet, the mirror, the pipe fixture, all that stuff. Well, that
Yeah,
was good.
yeah. He told me, he's like, he asked me for my help, and I was like, yeah, I'll let you know. So then I called him back. I called him back and told him, I was like, Dad, when you ready for me to come over there and help you? And he was like, well, I don't know, Miles, and then he never hit me back. So then I guess he called you and asked you to help him.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
It just, some of it, bro, you just need something, you don't have anything else that's kind of, you know, making you put your mind on, you know what I mean? If it's just, you know, barely health, good health that you thinking about, you know what I mean? You might even be starting to be worried about something like that. That's the only thing you got going on, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So for me, I'm always, you know what I'm saying, wanting to help them out, man. Even though sometimes, man, my little stuff be kind of hectic on this side,
yeah,
you know. But, yeah, like, cause when I first went out there, the whole toilet thing didn't work right, so we had to keep it fine, you know what I mean? Have it fine,
mm,
and so he was like, yeah, I'll let you know about it. I'm gonna take it, go get another toilet. And I was like, all right. But in my head, I already knew, like, if I don't go back up, it'll help you. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
ain't gonna be done right. You know, so,
yeah.
so I'm like going up there and helping him out.
Yeah.
The very next morning, we ended up getting squared away. So it was cool.
That's cool.
I should have called you, but I wasn't thinking, right? I was trying to help me get it done. So,
Yeah, that's cool. got a little interview and all that kind of stuff a little bit later today. So trying to pick all that up. It's picking up more, here recently. So yeah. Believe it or not, it's with the Hobbies Company. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's actually gonna be over the phone. So it's the first. Yeah, so they kind of do it. Yeah, they do it where it's like, yeah, first interview is on. Yeah, yeah, like they call it, they call it rounds. Yeah, just a couple rounds. So a lot of these interviews usually I don't know, 3 to 5 rounds. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody, hand in your resume, they look over it, you get called, come in for the interview face to face, they call you, either to say come in or you get out.
yeah. That was it. Yeah, times have changed. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, is an interview or he starting? Like starting. Yeah.
Because it's like he already did it, but you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, like different rounds or whatever. So
Yeah.
like he had to do something over. So he went in, did a face to face.
Mhm.
After that, so he has to fill out something online, or whatever. Second, you got to do something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's like shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Well, I pray he gets it. You know what I mean? That'd be a good move for him. That's what's up, bro. But yeah, I just sent you some of the pictures and everything, the pictures and videos from that. Yeah. I'll keep you posted on on mine too. Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. I'll let you get back to it, bro. Yeah, man.
All right, bro.
Post.
All right.
I'm gonna check out the videos, man. I'm gonna put my chilling thing up.
All right. All right. I'll let you, bro. All right. Love you, bro.
Okay, man.
All right.
All right.
Peace. Yeah, man. So I was talking to my brother, as y'all can hear. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. I think we good. I think we ready to go through this interview. This first phone screen with Toast. It's in an hour. got in an hour, man. But yeah, it was crazy, man. Um, like y'all heard me telling my brother, man. Just went to the Hawks game. Um, just went to the Hawks game this past Friday, and was on the floor. I was on the floor, bro. So that was dope. I was on the floor with a couple of my friends. Um, watching the Hawks play the Heat. So it was dope. Like I was telling my brother, man. The players are arms reach. They're in arms reach, bro. I've never been that close before. So it was dope. It was dope, man. We trending in the right direction, bro. We moving in the right direction. I'm trying. Hopefully, prayerfully, it's a lot more of that coming in 2026. Um, that's why we're doing what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's baby steps. You know, my thing is if I can just take one step forward every, you know, one small step forward every day. You know what I mean? We'll eventually get to where we want to be, right? Like y'all know where I want to be because I talk about it all the time. But I understand. I've gotten to the point in my life where I know I'm not going. I can't just. I'm not going to get to where I want to go. I'm not going to get to where I'm trying to go without, you know, taking the small steps, like making progress along the way. Like I can't go from A to Z, right? It's got to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on until I get to Z, right? Can't skip all those other steps in between, to get from A to Z. It ain't gonna work. It don't work like that. So that's what we got going on. Me back though. I gotta use the restroom. We back. Yeah, man. So I guess I don't have to worry about. So when I get into these, let me share my screen again. So when I get into these phone screen interviews, one of the things I mean, I've already talked about it a little bit, but one of the things I like about these interviews is like if you like when they're asking me questions, I can just obviously I'm not on video, right? So I can just read off, especially if they ask me a question that I'm already expecting, like walk me through your background. Obviously, I can just read this off, right? Because they're on the phone, right? Or they ask me why toast, right? I can just read this. You see what I'm saying? So that will bode well for me. That's why I'm like, I kind of wish I would have just scheduled this interview for a little earlier now because, I'm ready to kind of just get it over with. But that's why a lot of times, not a lot of times, virtually every time I get into one of these phone screens, I have a phone screen with any company. Um, I usually do really well. I think I usually pass with flying colors. You know what I'm saying? Because for this very reason, right? So that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on. I'm about to make another shot of espresso. Man. I'm low energy right now. Bear with me. I'll make this Starbucks coffee. Dude, I had a venti latte that had a single shot of espresso, and I didn't get it done. Ooh. I don't know if I can stream the interview, um, because at the end of the day, who knows, bro? That shit could come back and backfire on me or whatever. They could say it's privacy, some type of privacy rule I broke or whatever, privacy law, and then they rescind the offer or something. Who knows, bro? And we're not in a position to be getting any offers rescinded or whatever. We can't have that. Just went on a little date yesterday though. Um, Interesting. You know what I mean? I thought it went pretty good. She was cool. Um, yeah, she was cool. You know, I don't know what to say. I thought it was cool. It was just a cool little date. Nothing too serious, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll go on a second date or whatever. Um, you know, I think for me, I hit her up, probably hit her up like tomorrow or something. So my head's in other places right now. My headspace is all about nailing this first phone screen, nailing this interview, you know. And it's the last day of the year, man. I ain't done none, absolutely no planning for 2026. I said I wanted to give myself a full week just to plan everything I want to do in 2026. Um, so yeah, and I haven't done that yet. You know what I mean? So um, we're obviously not gonna have a chance to do that before 2026 starts, but I'm still gonna do that, and it'll just have to be early 2026, right? That we put our plan together. Um, it's gonna be really really detailed. Not gonna really do too much talking about it. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I'm gonna make sure it's on stream, but I'm not gonna talk to. What are your goals for? Like I don't want to talk about it. I just want to do it, right? And once it's done, then I'll talk about it, right? That's how I. That's just what it is. That's how we rolling this year. Um, it was basically much of the same last year too. Um, going into 2025, but this year is definitely gonna be different. I can feel it. We got a lot more guidance. You know what I mean? I have like a lot more wisdom and guidance, things I know I need to be doing. Even things whether I like it or not, right? I have to understand where I am right now in my life, like what stage of my life I'm in, and just accept it and take things from here, right? Again, we can't jump, you know, from A to Z, right? We gotta go from A to B to C to D, all the way to Z, right? That's how I'm gonna achieve my goals this year, right? Taking it one small step at a time, right? And even though I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, that's where it's got to start. You know what I mean? That's unfortunately where it has to start. The only thing is, a 9 to 5 has to be paying me what I need to be, getting paid. And that's the only thing right now. It can't be just, we can't be getting paid peanuts. Much less, we can't get paid, less than we were before, like at my old 9 to 5. We gotta be at the very minimum, be where we were, you know, compensation wise, be where we were at my old 9 to 5. Just because I know that lifestyle is like, one that I can, I know kind of how I would be able to live, right? What my lifestyle would be like. Um, so yeah. Europe, Europe. check to see what time. Make sure that this interview is in 30 minutes and not, you know, now. Yeah, it's in 30 minutes. So I'll probably just stay on stream, but I'll mute it and whatnot. Or maybe just share my screen so I don't air out the exact questions I'm asked for this role or whatever, and then I, whatever. Like I said, I don't know if that could come back and to bite me. Who knows? They might have, they might find this stream somehow. Mm. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. But yeah, bro. As we enter a new year, like applying to the job, that's just over with, man. All you're gonna be seeing me doing is just like I'm gonna be setting up meetings, right? Like I think so. My route to getting a job as quickly as possible is just gonna be setting up meetings with like you know different alumni, right? That went to Morehouse, people in my network, extended network. Like, yeah, man, we just networking, and seeing if we can make something shake that way. Because applying for jobs, that ain't it, man. I see you look pretty white though. We've been on top of the T for a minute, trying to get him looking back, looking right again. All right, it says interviews in 15 minutes. Yeah, bro. We're going. That's all we're gonna be doing, networking. This role that I'm interviewing for in 15 minutes, it's not like I was saying earlier, they're saying the total cash that they are like that they've allotted for this role is like is basically 200K, which means the most base salary they'd be looking to pay me would be like 100K. I ain't gonna get it done, man. I do like that it would be at a reputable, like like a larger company, like a known company in toast. Um, pretty well known. Anybody who works in corporate, like most people who work in corporate, they know what toast is now, or who toast is. But so I might consider it, like if I get 100K and then double on target earnings, but that would literally be half of what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? That would be half of what I'm looking for. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we'd have to for like adding the two double in the office or whatever. Like I wouldn't be just behind a computer all day. So I don't like that. I'm used to working remote for a long time now, a few years now. Um, so this definitely isn't my most like this isn't like the ideal job. The ideal job is fully on target earnings. It doesn't have to be double on target earnings, but prefer. But yeah, that would be the ideal uh, total cash compensation. Total cash compensation be $400,000, 200,000 base salary, and $200,000 on target earnings. An additional $200,000 in on target earnings for a total. If I sell as much as they want me to sell, right? If I have as many wins as they want me to have, then my um, earnings for a year would be 400,000, right? Worst case scenario, if I sell absolutely nothing, right, I would still make 200,000 in a year, right, from one of those jobs. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? That's the goal. So to accept a job that literally would be half of that would be kind of crazy. Not only would it be half of that total compensation, but I'm talking about this role right here. If I were to be offered for this role, not only would it be half of that, but this role is not fully remote. So I would have to be moving around, and it's like it's field sales. So I would be like going to different locations trying to sell toast, right? To like retail locations and whatnot. So it's like if I do that, I'm probably not gonna be able to get another full time job, right? If I were to be offered this one, I can't do another full time job because I'm be, you see what I'm saying? I'm be in the field all day with the current one. So that's the other problem. I won't be able to be double employed if I accept this one. But I'm also ready to just kind of, I'm really ready to get back on my feet, bro. Like, staying at my mama's house and shit, that shit is not it, bro. That's not it. Um, like I said, it's a setback. This is a setback, obviously, but we're doing what we got to do to get out of it. All this networking and, you know, interviewing jobs and stuff like that. That's the other thing, bro. Like, given my current situation, I realized, like, bro, I have a million, bro. Every single day, Miles Hanna comes up with another business idea, right? Another entrepreneurial venture to pursue every day. I have no shortage of ideas and, like, you know different things I can do outside of your traditional 9 to 5 to make money, right? But I had to come to grips with the fact that the quickest way to get out of my current situation, get my own place again, new car, all this stuff. I'm tired of driving this old ass Jeep. Um, that stays broke down like literally every other week is something wrong with it. The quickest way to get out of my current situation is to get a job, bro. There's nothing I could do that would be quicker than that. Like, there's nothing, right? Unless I had a lot of money saved up and I was like, I bought a business or something like that. But the most practical thing to do, like the quickest way to get out of the situation is to get a job, right? Because I don't have that type of money saved up to buy another, someone else's business or whatever, something like that. Like, I don't have that, obviously, or I would have already done that. So the quickest way is to get a job, bro. I hate it. I hate this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Like, that's what I gotta do. So that's what we're doing, and that's where we gotta start. We starting back at square one, right? Broke boy to a millionaire in a year. That's the goal, right? That's the overarching, like, big picture goal. Broke boy to a millionaire in a year. You know what I mean? That's what we got going on. So yeah, and I don't feel like having this interview. I feel like there's been too much anticipation, and I feel like I'm gonna overthink the questions that the recruiter is gonna ask me. I feel like I might overthink the questions now, or something like that. Um, so yeah, and that would be like the worst thing I could do is overthink these questions. You gotta, these transcriptions and stuff like that. They can pick up on your tone, right? You have to speak confidently, right? I believe this is more likely gonna be recorded, right? This phone screen. So you're this the I can't talk today. The AI software, all right, the transcription software and all this stuff. Like, if I'm stumbling my words or I sound I don't sound very confident in any answer I give. I'm probably gonna get a low score or whatever for that question, or at the very least for that specific question. You know what I'm saying? And probably overall for the interview. If I stumble on even one of the questions, really, you know, whatever I'm saying has to flow like water, right? However I answer the question has to flow like water, you know, and it can't sound scripted. It's gotta sound like natural language. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell ChatGPT, tell me, give me a script to say that sounds nothing like AI, right? It has to sound 100% natural and nothing like AI, right? So anyway, I'll be right back. 5 minutes until I get the call from the Toast recruiter. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all on mute again, um, and just share my screen um, while I do this interview, and then we'll see how it goes, man. Hold on. All right, now I'm about to put y'all on mute, share my screen. All right, so the recruiter still hasn't called yet. No email from her. Hmm. I don't know what's going on. It should be a short conversation, so maybe she's gonna call me halfway through the. I mean, she's supposed to call me at 3:30. It's 3:39, but the meeting's from 3:30 to 3 to 4. Um, I mean, clearly she forgot about it. I mean, look right now, it just looked like she just forgot. Period. Right, or whatever. Double booked or forgot about the meeting. Um, but because it's just a phone screen, I wouldn't be too surprised. Sure that my calendar was clear from 3:30 to 4. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not like I have anything to do right within over the next 20 minutes. So other than this interview, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes in terms of me just like waiting for her to call, and then I'm just gonna stop expecting her to call. Good job, Turbo. I thought I told you time and time again this shit won't stop. I back in show by show, I'm trying to triple and double the pot. We'll put at least 6 figures a show or more from here on out 6 figures. Every day been in my GoPro chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches all on my belt. I collect a shove. I'm Mr. Chow. Bruh. Or is my phone? Maybe my phone's tripping. You never know. That ain't it. Bad bitches all on my belt. I cook like a chef. I'm Mr. Chow. I made a little bet with Shorty who I went on a date with yesterday on this Indiana Bama game. So, you know what I mean? It's not, we didn't put money on it. It's just like, you know, no need to do that with somebody, you know, I feel like there's no need to do that with somebody I'm like dating or whatever. It's kind of dumb. So we didn't put money on it, but we did like a little dare. So if I win, she gotta do whatever dare I want her to do, and vice versa. So, and Bama's gonna get it done, bro. Like Bama, like I haven't seen either team play this year. I know I did see Bama play a little bit, but Indiana's not gonna be able to. The game's gonna be won in the trenches, bro. Like most football games are, right? And Bama got them big old country boys from the deep south, them big old southern country boys that's gonna be pushing those little Indiana players out the way, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just gonna be manhandling them out there. It's gonna be like a game of men versus boys. It's gonna be like a pro team versus a high school team. That's how the game's gonna look. Right? I know Indiana had a good season. That's all good and great. I know. I think Mendoza. I think Mendoza won the Heisman. Whatever. All that's cool. Ha ha he he. But them Bama boys, man, they're gonna be pushing them little dudes out the way, bro. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you, she ain't winning this bet. Bama's not gonna lose to Indiana, bro. In a game with high like stakes that are this high, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Them Bama boys gonna be ready to play, and they played in a lot of. The other thing too is like coaching, bro. right? We know the Bama coaches have been in these, played in these big games time and time and time and time again, right? So they know how to get their players ready and they know how to, coach in these big games, right? And key moments when the lights are the brightest, right? That's a big one. And then two, same like the players. The players have played in these big games and these big moments, so the lights aren't gonna be too bright for them, right? The lights gonna be too bright for the Indiana players. I'm telling you, they haven't played in games that are this big. They haven't played in those type of games too often, or really at all. Okay, like I said, they've been a good story. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good story. You know, it'd be kind of cool if the underdog were to win and all that stuff. If Indiana won or whatever, but it ain't finna happen, bro. Not this year. Bama is not gonna lose to Indiana, bro. Them Bama boys gonna be ready. They play in these big games like this every year. They gonna be ready. All them pro players on their team, or future pro players, whatever, they gonna be ready. Bad bitches on my belt. I cook like a chef. I miss the chow. Built like a Nextel truck 200 a verse. I don't need no vouch.
Give me my fucking phone, man. Oh, what's wrong with you? Give me my fucking phone, bitch. Give me my fucking phone, man. Oh, what's wrong with you? Give me my fucking phone, bitch.
Well, well, well. No. She definitely not gonna call now. I mean, it's only 6 minutes till 4. I don't know, man. Mm, 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 mm. So yeah, bro, she gonna end up. Um, I'm not sure I make the bet with. She gonna end up doing. I'm gonna have a matter of fact. I need to think. What type of dare should I do? What type of dare should I give her? And she gonna have to do. Whatever the dare is, she has to do it in front of me so I can make sure she does it right. I did kind of. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, in the games tomorrow. I was thinking about her making her go up to random people and asking them if she can take a picture with them. Something that makes her feel uncomfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like obviously that shouldn't make any sense, but it's something like uncomfortable for her to do. So I feel like that'd be something really uncomfortable for her. So that, um, what else? Um, I mean, that's not good enough. It's too easy. Mm, hmm. Oh, even better. Going up to random people and telling them, like random men, and telling them that I think that she thinks that they're uh, like cute or whatever. I have her go up to random men and be like, I think excuse me, I think you're cute. Can I have your number? Some shit like that. That'd be a pretty good one too. Um, it's not. I still feel like it's not good enough. It needs to be something that's gonna make her be like real uncomfortable. Um, something that's gonna. Something I'm gonna be really, really uh, happy about. Like something I'm gonna be really good, like a good laugh from. And she'd have to do well if she did that. She'd have to do it with my phone so I can record the voice memo. I want to hear the conversation, how it goes. I think that's a pretty good one though. I think I'm gonna do something like that. Or go up to random men asking them like for their number or whatever. And then I make sure I'm not looking over there or whatever. Um, oh, I should have her do it even with like them being with their with their significant other. That's even better. That's a good one. Have her do it with the with him being with his girl. Like if he's with his girl or something like that. I don't know. I may not do her that dirty, But if her not ever like if we whatever, you know what I'm saying, if we're together, I will make her do it. But this I ain't gonna do her too dirty. All right, I'm gonna let her do it. Ask a random dudes that look like they're alone. All right, I ain't trying to get her. I ain't trying to have her get slapped up by some woman, right? Like just by some crazy lady that ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? She might get slapped up for real, and then she would be so embarrassed, and then yeah. So, but I'm gonna tell her too after Bama wins. I'm like, I got something for you. I got something for you. You not gonna like this. Damn. Mm, I just want it to be such a good dare or whatever that I get a good laugh out of it. I think that's a good one. Um, but yeah, I do it with her. With if I have her do it with the dude again, like with a couple, right? The dude being with his girl, especially if she were to go up to a black couple, she really might get slapped up. You know what I'm saying? They might the other lady, the black lady, gonna slap the black off her face. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to have that. We ain't trying to have that. Damn, what's a good one though? It's a good dare. That's a good one, but I want a great one. Cause basically that's my thing. Uh, mm, have her have a microphone. Give her a microphone and go into wherever we are, right? Public place. Give her a microphone and have her stay on the microphone. I wouldn't be standing next to her or whatever. I'll be around. Give her a microphone and let her say on the microphone like loudly. Everyone, attention please. Attention please. Um, I am a single woman and looking for love. Any any single men who are interested, please come over to come check for me, right? Please come over here and introduce yourself. Some shit like that. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be something like that. Man, I can't think of one right now. As soon as I get off stream, I'm gonna think of a great one. But I can't really think of one right now, so I just have to let it breathe for now. But I'm gonna think of something. Think of something or something else I should say. Right back, I gotta use the restroom. She fucking with the most. Charles.
Man, talk to me. Man, talk to me. Wings on bad. I just put up at the Gucci stuff.
You call my mom, check on her, how her appointment went, what they said, what they had to say. You might call her about that.
I'll just ask you how you best describe what it is to have as talented a player as there is in the league running behind you.
Yeah, I would just say that Bijan started off, first and foremost, is probably the greatest person as an individual that's ever been in the locker room. And he's an inspiration to all of us. And like I said, he gives credit and glory to God. It reminds all of us to be a better person, foremost. And then as a teammate on the field, he's the most dynamic player in the NFL. And so we know we have the responsibility of, if we can get him up to the second level untouched, magical things can happen. And so you saw that today. And our connection as a group, highs and lows, Bijan's always there to pick us up.
Heard a lot from you all year. Let's let the big fellas talk.
Yeah,
I'll just ask you how you best describe what it is to have. Heard a lot from you all year. Let's let.
No offense, but if you think drop.
Bijan. Y'all know Falcons are my squad, man. Die-hard Falcons fan over here. So half of everything I watch on social media, I said half, more like 95% of everything I see on social media is Falcons related, like Falcons content, because I, be liking everything I see as Falcons content, just about. Yeah, I was gonna call my mom. Hey, mom. How'd the appointment? How did the appointment go? What did they say?
How did it go?
Yeah, what did they say?
No results yet.
No results yet.
No.
I thought they were gonna tell you if it had spread or something like that.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I might know something in a couple of days, but won't talk to the doctor.
All right. All All right, well, I was just calling to check on you, see how, and see if you had any updates.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Well, all right, no updates to this point. But anyway, man, I really want to start streaming some of these interviews. So I think I'm about to just be at the point where I don't give a fuck, in terms of just whatever privacy. No, I don't care. I just don't. I guess any job I really want or whatever, I may not stream those interviews, but some of these jobs I don't really care. Like I don't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, not all of the jobs I interview for I really really want. So I think I'm just gonna start streaming those interviews. So yeah, man. But that's it for today, man. I'm gonna get off stream. I've been on here for long enough today. Tomorrow's a Thursday, so tomorrow's officially the new year. Um, I don't see why I wouldn't be back tomorrow. Should be back tomorrow and on stream. And yeah, man, we'll take it from there. We'll be in 2026 again, man. Let's get it done, man. Broke boy to me.